Hey, what's up, Channel 3? It's Joel. I want to show you a very quick new feature. You can hardly even call it a feature. It's kind of small and subtle, but it's a little bit of a game changer. It's basically linkability within lists that allow you to click around, have a good time, and potentially discover new games. It's a little difficult to describe in text, so I'm going to show you in this video. So I'm looking at my games that I've rated. I'm going to go into Last of Us Part 2. As you may know, if you're on a games page, you have all these tabs. If you were to click lists, it will show you the lists that that game appears on, the user's list that that game appears on, sorted by how many times that game appears on those lists. So starting at the top, 14 not interesteds for Last of Us Part 2, but 12 favorites, 2024 purchases, that's me. Sequels, Mount Rushmore, 3 times this game has appeared on Mount Rushmore. So this particular section has always existed, but the new thing is that when you click on these lists, it will pull up those 3 lists that contain The Last of Us Part 2. So if you want to know who put that on their Mount Rushmore, and more importantly, what other games did they put on their Mount Rushmore? You click on that, it'll pull up those 3 list entries. Cool. So now I can see Brian put on there, I put it on there, and Commander Nikki put it on there. So if you like that game, maybe you would like some of these others that these particular gamers have also put on their Mount Rushmore. So basically what's happening here is this lists page, if you go to lists, it now has a filter which allows you to filter by game. So it's like, show me all Mount Rushmore lists that contain Grand Theft Auto 5, for example, and you can get those. Look at this. Phil Glassner, he only has 3 games on his Mount Rushmore. Dude, put on a 4th game. Somebody suggest a game to fill up the slot. Oh, this guy's got 1 game. All right, so you can do that. You can filter by game. You can also click games within a list, and it will show you the counts of games within that list. So before we were seeing counts of lists for a particular game, this shows number of times each of these games appears on this list. And you can kind of scroll through here, and you can be like, Super Mario Wonder. Who put Mario Wonder on their Mount Rushmore? I'm guessing Dan or Ray. But if you click on this, it will filter on that, and it will show you, and it is Ray. Put Super Mario Wonder on his list, along with Mario 64, Super Smash, and Kirby Superstar. That's an interesting one. And then you can go to lists, and you can see the different lists that this appears on. Ooh, top 10 Super Nintendo games. Jube did that. What other games are on there? And you can see the opportunities for drilling down and click, and browsing various games, maybe discovering new games, are endless. So there you go. The ability to filter on lists. That's it. Have fun out there. GG's.